When you use herbs, there's few herbs that you need to put at the end. Remember this. Do not put your basil as soon as you start cooking. Only 5 to 10 minutes before you finish. I will put no liquid at all. The moment you put water and you put your spice in, it will not release the oil as much. You lost about 90%. So 10% of your spice you get. So whenever you put garlic, you don't want to put your garlic in the beginning. Why? Because the onion is not soft yet. The garlic will burn before the onion cook, okay? So you have to put the garlic always at the end. And also, when you do beans, do you soak your beans first? Always soak your beans first. Make sure you soak it first, because what will happen, there is a toxin called lectin. After you wash, you rinse the beans, and this toxin is gone. That's why you have problem to digest your bean if you don't soak it first. You never try to put it a bisque? What? Okay, you will try this one out. Okay, I'll give you a quick recipe. So you put it a bisque. So, my question: what are you there for? Why did you come to this class? Is it because they told you to come? That's why you're here. So, what do you like to learn? Huh?
How to get outside of my regular 6 spices.
How do you get outside of my regular 6 spices? Give me some more.
Basil, garlic powder, onion powder, yeast flakes, salt and paprika.
Okay. Okay, she mentioned all those things. There is only one spice in all those things that she mentions, and we're going to talk about it. Basil, oregano, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt. Okay?
How to make healthy food taste good for
Healthy food tastes good. That's great. What about?
combine the different flavors to have.
Okay, that's very important. How to combine the different flavors. So one flavor, one spice doesn't overpower the other. That's so important. That's so vital. And this is what we are going to learn. Because some of the spices are very pungent and some are sweet. So how to combine them so you don't have one overpower the others. This class, as I mentioned, we're going to taste a lot of spices, different spices. I showed you that this class usually takes 3 hours, but I put it in an hour we have, I think. How many minutes do we have? An hour? I don't know. An hour. So we're going to go a little. There is thing I usually do, I probably won't do. I don't know if I have time for it, but before another time. How do you define herbs and spices? Because some of you mention spices as herbs and herb spices. So what is a herbs? What is herbs? What part of the plant is herbs? The foliage, yeah, the leaf, okay? Give me some example of herbs. Cilantro, parsley, basil, sage, thyme, bay leaf, rosemary. Okay, you got it. Okay, spices. Now, I expect after this class, you do not make again this mistake, okay? Okay, so how do you define spice? Seeds. Give me an example of seeds. Coriander. Anise. Fennel. Cardamom. Cardamom, is it a seed? Yeah, it can be a seed, but it's a what? A pod, okay? Cardamom pod. So, okay, go ahead.
What is ginger?
Ginger, what is ginger? It's a root. So we define pod, cardamom pod. Also, nutmeg is a pod you find in the shells. Have you seen nutmeg in the shell? You break it and you see the side. Okay, cardamom, perfect. And we say ginger. It's a root. Anybody knows another root besides ginger? Turmeric, correct? Okay, perfect. Okay, so far we have 3 different categories for spice. We have seeds, we have pod, and we have root. Any other place? Bark. Give me another. Cinnamon is the bark. Beside, okay, the bark. Any other place? I forgot to bring this one. Oh, I know they have it in their home. I saw it. Saffron. How do you know? Saffron. Where do you find saffron? The stigma from the flower. Okay? And saffron is the most expensive spice, and after it's cardamom is the next one. Saffron. And I will tell you why after. Okay, so could you repeat the 5 categories we find spice? Okay, herbs. Where do you find herbs?
Leaves.
Okay, where do you find spice? Give me some of the categories for spices. Seed, pod, root, bark, the stigma of the flower is saffron. Perfect. So the Lord purposely put all the spices in diverse places because they are diverse, different flavors, correct? Coriander doesn't taste like cumin, even though they are so close to each other, okay? And cardamom doesn't taste like cardamom is completely different. The aroma, the subtlety, the sweetness of cardamom. It's a wonderful spice, and I hope you will use it one day if you haven't used it yet. Okay, what is the main purpose of herb and spices? Huh? Flavor, yes. And how do you define flavor? Aroma and flavor give what? Taste. So what is the main, when people talk about the seasoning, even a lot of chefs that I know, main spice they use, what is it? The most common spice. No, the most common spice. I guess we don't use that much, but what? Black pepper. Black pepper and salt. This is what most restaurants, this is what they use the most. Black pepper and salt. This is, I've been to many restaurants, I work many places, and this is like the most things. It doesn't taste well. Let's put more black pepper. Let's put more. They don't think about all the spices, besides the Indian cuisine and Asians. Yeah. How long a spice could be keep? How long does a spice can stay? And let's say you buy some spices, and how many of you have spices more than 1 year? Is it ground spice or is it whole spice? Whole is fine. How long the whole spice can stay? How long whole spice can stay? We talk whole, like let's say fennel seed is on ground, it's whole, okay? Cumin, the coriander, the same thing. Okay, how long do you think? 4 to 5 years, okay? Whole spice can stay 4 to 5 years, but ground spice, how long?
6 months.
3 to 6 months. So if you do have spice, ground spice, more than a year, you know it can be used for compost. Okay? Something like this. Because the flavor, the oil from the spice is gone. Okay? And it's not, but that's why I will show you a way to use the whole spice, and then what you can use, you can grind it, and then it can stay longer. Okay? Go ahead.
What about herbs like dry basil?
Okay, she mentioned herbs. What about herbs like dry basil? Dry basil lasts for a long time, it's fine. Dry basil can be used for many dishes also, so it's not a problem because it's dry, so the flavor is concentrated, so it will not get bad. So I will ask this question though: what is the difference between fresh herbs and dry herbs? What would you like to use? There is a place for dry herb for sure, but if you do have to use fresh herb or dry herb, what would you like to use? The same thing with spices. If you can use ground spice or whole spice, which one would you rather use? Whole spice, because all the oil is there and all the content is there, so therefore the flavor will be better, okay? We're going to go tasting time. So I will need my volunteers there, and they're going to give you the first one. I will not tell you, you have to guess. And before we start this, I want to define the flavor of a spice. Many times people say, oh, it's too spicy. And often I say, what do you mean it's too spicy? Is it too hot or is it too much spice? What do you mean? That doesn't mean nothing for me, it's too spicy. A spice can be defined by, it can be pungent. Okay, I want you to write it down because what we're going to do, when you try the spice, I want you to tell me if the spice is pungent or sweet or tangy. You say tangy? Tangy? Okay? Or is hot, or is a blend of different spices. They call it an amalgamation, a blend of different spices, okay? Sweet, tangy, hot, pungent, or an amalgamation, okay? You guys got this? Okay, I will see if you are a good student. Now, I will not give you the name of the spice. You have to guess it for me. And then we will determine whether or not, where can we use this spice, okay? And at the end of the class, if you're still there, we're going to show you the secret the secret to release the oil from your spice. So in the meantime, I will ask you these questions. What are the elements that will deteriorate your spice, that will make it worse? What are the things that you do not want for your spice to be exposed to?
Water.
Air? What? Moisture? Light? Any other things? What? Oh, if you have more, you should leave the whole place. Mold, yes. Okay. Heat, yes. Okay, heat, direct light, air, and moisture. Okay, those things. Every time you store a spice, it's best to store it in your cabinet away from the heat. Many times, some people put their spice above the stove or close to it. It's best to put it away from the heat. Okay. And it will last longer. Okay, anybody taste this spice? And every spice that you use also is great also for your health. Every time you use a spice, you have something else. Like example, this one that you're tasting now, it helps to control your blood sugar. It is an anti-inflammatory and also lower your cholesterol. Okay, what is it? So, I heard fennel, is it? No? Cumin. Okay, cumin is the spice. Okay, cumin is, which country use the most cumin? India, and what else? Where else? Mexico? And also North Africa use also. Where do you think, where usually you see cumin is being used? Curry? Beans, yes. Any other place? Yourself, what do you? I like to use it in cabbage. Have you tried to use cumin with cabbage? With carrots? Chili, yes. Very well. Okay? And also, cumin is well combined with coriander, cardamom, anise, ginger. You can combine. Every time you see cumin, think of coriander. Coriander and cumin go so well together. Wherever you put cumin, put some coriander with it. Equal proportion is fine. Okay? Okay. Is it sweet? Is it pungent? What is it? Pungent, yes. And how many of you used cumin before? All of you, yeah, this is a common spice. Now we're going to get to the most difficult spices. Let me see how many of you use this. Okay. Okay, anybody? Okay, tell me, this is one spice. The Lord put it that way. You can have it also as herbs. Coriander. Coriander can be also called cilantro. Is there any other spice that have two spices? There is one spice, those have two spices. Do you know which one? This spice have two spices. If I can say it like this, two spices. Do you know which one? Nutmeg. Nutmeg, on top of it, I usually bring it with me, but I left it at my place. On top is like called mace. Mace is and nutmeg. There is two spices. Mace is more subtle in flavor, and the nutmeg is more pungent. Okay, but both are awesome flavor. The French use the mace a lot for their sauce. Okay. Okay. This spice, is it sweet, pungent, tangy? What is it? Your question? What flavor is this spice? What? It's subtle. Yes. What? It's refreshing. That's awesome. Because you see, it's whole. If I give you the ground one, you just, yes. So it's warm, it's sweet, I would say, like a sweet, mellow flavor. Okay? So that's it. What do you use this spice? Have you used it for something? It's a good substitute for cinnamon. Yes, cookies? Adventist cinnamon rolls, yes. So the cinnamon rolls, we use two spices. Okay, the cardamom and coriander make the perfect cinnamon. Okay, cardamom and coriander. You can do equal proportions if you like cardamom a lot, or you can lessen the cardamom and put more coriander. But it's great, yes. Coriander in oatmeal is great. Yes, I will put coriander in oatmeal. Any other place? The same thing. Cumin and coriander goes well together. Wherever you say cumin, you can put coriander. Beside the oatmeal, you can put coriander.
Indian dishes.
What's that?
Indian dishes.
Indian dishes, yes. And coriander also goes well with curry dishes, like you mentioned. Also apples and pears. In Sweden, they use this, and plums and cookies and pies. And you can combine it well with cinnamon and, not cinnamon, fennel and garlic and ginger, okay? Fennel, garlic and ginger and nutmeg, okay? Yes. Okay, let's go the other one. This is one of my favorites. Okay? Okay, this one. Cumin, okay, beans, other bean, cabbage. Are you spices that with the spices or?
Yeah, there's spices.
Okay, so you put ginger with a cumin. I can go back for you. Okay, so what goes well with cumin is allspice, cardamom, anise, chili powder, coriander, curry leaf, and I will show you curry. I don't have curry leaf today, but anybody saw curry leaf before? Curry leaf? Yeah, curry leaf have a awesome flavor, pungent, a little sweet, I would say, when you do also Asian dishes, and also paprika and turmeric. Paprika also goes well with cumin, okay? Okay, what is it? Some say dill? No? Anise? No?
Fennel.
Fennel? Yes. Fennel, I don't know. Right now, I've been allowed to use fennel for almost everything. I'm in love with fennel. Besides, my wife, anyway. Fennel is an awesome spice. So, have you ever used fennel? How many used fennel before? Yes. Quite a few of you. What did you use it for? Yes. That was good, huh? Fennel orange soup. Orange, you say orange? Really? Orange juice and fennel.
The actual fennel, the whole bulb of fennel.
Okay.
With orange juice.
Okay. That makes sense. I thought the fennel seed you use with the orange. Okay. Yeah, fennel. We use in France. We use a lot of fennel bulb. The fennel bulb. Any other place you use fennel?
Vegetarian meatballs. It makes it taste like
Yes.
sausage.
Yes. Vegetarian meatball. That's awesome place to put it. Yes. Potato salad with fennel. Yes. And your soup. Fennel, what flavor? Before I keep going, what kind of flavor it is? Sweet. You have a licorice kind of. When you go to Indian restaurant, have you seen the fennel candies they give you to refresh your mouth? Everything. It's a cleansing palette cleanser, and it's really, really nice. It's refreshing. Any question? You have a question?
So does it chew when it runs?
Yes. Yes. It keeps you going.
Yeah, I think it's a vasodilator a little bit.
Yeah, okay, revitalize you, yes. Okay, also, which country use the most fennel? Italy, France, Germany, China, and it's in the masala for, in India also, masala. What do you say? Okay. China, Germany, and to use it for, fennel is used also. It goes well. Before I go, it goes well with cumin, fenugreek, and we're going to talk about fenugreek after. We're going well with lemongrass, mint, and thyme. Okay, fennel because he's what sweet. Anything that is sweet, it goes well with. Fennel is used well with sauerkraut, with also cabbage, lentils, leeks, and potatoes, like you mentioned. Anything like this. But when I do butternut squash, have you tried butternut squash soup? Mm-hmm. You put some fennel in this, and life is awesome. It's better. And carrots also. Carrots. You put sweet potatoes with fennel, a sweet potato soup, a bisque. Anybody know about sweet potato bisque? You never tried sweet potato bisque? What? Okay, you will try this one out. Okay, I'll give you a quick recipe. Sweet potato bisque. You can take some tomato soup, tomato sauce, like a V8 juice, huh? And you put some sweet potatoes and coconut milk. And you cook all those things, and you add your fennel, and you put some cardamom, and you have the perfect bisque. And you, of course, you have to blend it. A bisque is creamy. That's why you put the coconut milk instead of heavy cream. And so you have like awesome. How many of you try this? Try it. Look for it. Okay, sweet potato bisque soup. I create this one. This is, you will not find it this way, but it's really great. Okay. Okay, fennel is good also for bad breath. Yes, for regular blood pressure and also for skin. If you want beautiful skin, you can add some fennel also. How many of you like beautiful skin? So let's put some fennel more in your food. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a spice that's extraordinaire. You see, I come from the Caribbean, Martinique. Anybody heard about Martinique before? Okay, it's Central America. It's close to it's the French Antilles. It's Guadeloupe, Barbados, Martinique, St. Lucia. So we have a lot of Indian influence also. So we use a lot of those spices. But I studied culinary school in the south of France, so I bring the subtlety with it. So the French people is like herbs, mostly herbs. They love herbs. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Open it. Open it. I'm so sorry. If you eat it like this, you will hate this spice. And this is a spice I don't want you to hate. I want you to love it. Okay? Do you always have one? You swallowed the whole thing? Okay. You're courageous, man.
I'm just excited.
Yes, excited. Anybody knows? Cardamom. Have you tried cardamom before? Anybody try cardamom before? Not much, huh? 2 or 3 or 4 people. Yeah, 5, yes. Cardamom is, when you taste it without the skin, without the pod, how is it? Tangy? Yes, it's tangy. Yes, for sure. It's tangy and it's flowery, sweet. Yes. If you the skin, yes, it's pungent, but it should not. She doesn't believe. She is. Even the seed was pungent. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Okay, so cardamom is used in India a lot for their masala. Also, and Middle East, they use cardamom. Scandinavians use it also. I like to use cardamom when I put oatmeal. When I do my oatmeal, put some cardamom, put some star anise in it, and a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of maple syrup, and you have the best oatmeal in your life. Your kids will eat oatmeal every day. Cardamom goes well with caraway, with coriander, with cumin, with ginger, with saffron, and paprika. And we use cardamom a lot also for, beside the oatmeal, use it for pastries. When I do my pastry, I studied, I went to pastry chef school. So when we use pastries, we use a lot of, I used to make the eclair and everything, we put on a little bit of cardamom, things like that. And yes. So ice cream, they use the vegan one. And yes, yeah, yes. The spice cakes also. And the korma, Indian korma. Have you tried Indian korma also? And so you put cardamom. And korma is an Indian dish. Sweet potatoes, butternut squash also is great. Okay? Cardamom, butternut squash, and sweet potatoes and carrots. Anything that is sweet, cardamom goes well with. Try it. All those things is not in vain. I hope I don't spend my time in vain here. So try those spices. Go to your Indian store. I don't know where you go to find spices. Go there. And look for these spices that you never used before. Try, have an open mindset. Yes.
So on butternuts and sweet potato, do you just sprinkle it on? How do you?
Okay, so I will show you the secret how to use it. But otherwise, you can. They have like the powder one, the powder cardamom powder. You can use a pinch of it. Cardamom goes a long way. So whenever you use cardamom, use it sparingly. Don't the part it won't be as overwhelming if you use the pod, 2 sweet pod in one dish. But if you use the powder, I will use like a quarter or even 1/8 of a teaspoon for 4 people. So I will not go a lot because it will overpower your dish and you can do nothing to change that after this. But try it anyway, okay? So this one, we do not have it. I forgot to bring it. Saffron. Saffron is the most expensive spice. Why? It takes about how many? I can see 50,000. 80,000. Yes, it takes about 80,000 roses to make what? 5 pounds. And after you made the 5 pounds, you process it and it will give you 1 pound of saffron. That's why it's so expensive. And you see the backbreaking work there. Those ladies on their knees the whole day picking up saffron. You cannot do it with mechanical methods because it will destroy the saffron because of the stigma of the flower. So you have to go through this way. And the countries that use the most is Spain. Spain, what is the traditional dish for Spain? Paella. Paella. So Spain is very, they use it for their paella. France use it a lot for their sauce, okay? And saffron besides turmeric, saffron gives this yellowish color. So whenever you use saffron, you have this yellow color. And it is used with anise, cardamom, and nutmeg, and fennel, and rose water. Saffron also is good for weight loss, and also it is also good for fighting cancer. Personally, I love to use saffron when I make my rice. When I make a Spanish rice, I'll put some saffron in it. It will change the color of the rice, but it gives a subtlety. There is no flavor like saffron. Saffron has a subtlety that is incredible. I wish I have it here. It's just awesome spice. It's expensive, but you don't have to put a lot in it in your dish, and it will last for a long time. And so look for some saffron, okay? My rice dishes, but also the butternut squash you mentioned there also. Okay, let's move on. I have other things I want to show you quickly. This one, what is this one? Okay, have you tried some? Do you like to try some? Okay, go ahead. Yes, but I will suck it. You don't eat it. I will suck it. Huh? It's woody. If you are courageous, you can eat it. Yeah. So you have a licorice flavor, correct? And it tastes sweet. And of course, the woody part is pungent if you eat the woody part. Okay. So China and Vietnam use. Have you tried pho? Anybody try pho? Pho? Have you tried pho? It's a very popular dish. Have you tried? Okay. Yeah, okay. So the main one is they put star anise, okay, and pho, okay. So what did you use star anise for? Where did you use star anise? Have you ever used star anise? Anybody? Literally? In Chinese food, yes. The curry today has star anise. Yes. Rice, yes, rice. Red cabbage, yes, also, and soups. Yes. Any other place? When you make apple cider for the holidays, you put some star anise. You do put some star anise, isn't it? Yeah? And cookies, yes, star anise also. And also rice pudding. Rice, how do you call sweet rice? Yes. Sweet rice, you put star anise also. How many like sweet rice? Yeah, okay. Star anise, yes. Star anise antioxidant is good for insect repellent. Also fight viruses and flu, also aid and protect your digestive system, and also reduce respiratory congestions. Okay, let's say you make a curry. Let's say you make a curry. What do you do with your spice? You put it straight into what? Your liquid.
Yeah.
You put it into your liquid. Some toast it first, yeah. At the end, some put it at the end. Okay, at the end, what you want to put at the end? When you use herbs, there is 5 herbs. There is few herbs that you need to put at the end. Remember this. It's the mint family. Basil, do not put your basil as soon as you start cooking. Only 5 to 10 minutes before you finish. Basil, mint, parsley, dill, tarragon. Those are the herbs that you want to put at the end, okay? Any other herbs? But there is herbs you can put in the beginning, like sage, like bay leaves. Rosemary, correct. Sage, bay leaf, thyme, and rosemary. Okay? When you do beans, for example, when you do beans, there is spices that will help you to release, to prevent any gas also, okay, for your beans. What are they? Do you know? Sage and bay leaves. Sage and bay leaf. Okay? And also, when you do beans, do you soak your beans first?
Yes.
Always soak your beans first. Make sure you soak it first, because what will happen, there is a toxin called lectin, and when you soak it first, after you wash, you rinse the beans, and this toxin is gone. That's why you have problem to digest your bean if you don't soak it first. Okay? And the water actually is really good for your flour. Yes.
But what happens to you if you don't?
If you don't soak your beans, what will happen? It will take how long to cook it?
8 hours. 7 hours.
It will take some time, a long time, 5 long time. And if you don't, you are much more prone to digest the beans. Okay? And there is most likely you have some gas with this. Yeah.
Our family, we usually cook them in the crock pot for 8 hours while we're sleeping overnight.
Yeah,
We wake
yes.
up to
Yeah.
freshly cooked beans, and
Yeah.
we've never had
Okay.
digestive
Okay, because you
issues.
put it in a crock pot. Nowadays, the system in the crock pot, but before the crock pot, it will. Is it the special one? How do you call this? The chili cooker. Yeah. Most people I met, because you used to it. Now you've been a vegan for eating beans, but the common people do not eat beans a lot most of the time. Yes, and so therefore it's best to soak it. And there is always this toxin that you want to take, and it doesn't get destroyed with heat. Yes, go ahead.
How about the hot pots? I mean,
Yeah,
you
the
can
hot
use
pot.
them so
Yes,
quick now.
yes,
You can cook them
yes,
in 20
yes.
minutes.
It is true. And I'm wondering also if we can still go to soak it, but there is this toxin still there. Yeah, yes, it's good to soak it. Yes.
We soak it and then we freeze them.
Yes.
And then as we need them, we put them in the pressure
Yes,
cooker.
yes. There
Or
is this
slow
method
cooker.
also. You freeze them, and it will actually the process will go faster to cook also by freezing it also. if
One
you
of the
can.
things that I learned is that you soak them, freeze them, and when you freeze it, it releases the starch in the bean that causes the digestive
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready to cook them, you bring them to a very hard boil for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and you can see the foam and stuff
Yes.
just coming
Yeah.
off the beans.
So
and
that's
then
a good thing.
Dump that off
Yes.
and then start
And so-
cooking.
Okay, you guys hear that. Okay, now, when you use spice, the best thing to do is to, let's say, I will take an example of a curry example. I will saute the onions. I put some olive oil or some smart balance for vegan butter. Saute it with the onions, and I will put my spice straight in. I will put no liquid at all. The moment you put water, your spice, and you put your spice in, it will not release the oil as much. You lost about 90%. So 10% of your spice will you get, okay? So therefore, you want to toast it first. Okay, I have here some cardamom. I'm going to, and if you have like powdered ground spice, I will use the whole spice first, toast the whole spice first, and then add your ground, because the ground will burn faster, okay? So I put some cardamom here. Okay, fennel. I put some fennel there. And coriander. And I'm going to put a little bit of star anise. Okay, do you have one? Yeah, no, it's not this one. Okay, when you find it. Okay, so we're going to stir this. Can you smell it here? No? Nobody can smell it yet? As soon as you start smelling it, then you stop, okay? And you want to stay there. I know many people, especially ladies, who are you get multitasking, you do something else and everything, and before you know, oh, it's burned. So you want to throw it away. Don't try to save this. Throw it away and start again. Okay, so you want to stay there. And I start to smell it. You start from a hot skillet, okay, first. It's induction, so I better not pull it out, otherwise stop working. Okay. And I use a mortar. You can use a coffee grinder, or you can just leave it just like this and put it into your food, okay? So just for the purpose of the demonstrations, let's toast a little longer. And you're going to hear some pop. I hear it, but I don't know if you can. You can hear it? Like popcorn. Okay, so that's means ready. You see, then take a long time. Okay, and this is optional, the mortar, okay? It's optional. You're going all over the place right now. Well, this is live demonstration, what you can say. There is no commercial. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. And you're going to have the awesome flavor. Then you can add it to your curry, to your soup, whatever you do. Even when you do, like I say, put fennel in your butter squash and oatmeal, toast it a little bit first and put it then into your preparation, okay? Okay, now I want you to smell this thing. I'm going to come quickly and... Oh, man, this is amazing, guys. Okay, smell this quickly. Can you smell it? You're quiet. Is it good? Smelling good? There is a sweet smell, some pungent, but it's sweet. It's licorice and it's because I put star anise in it. So this is what you want to do. This is the technique. You want to toast it first. That will release the oil from your spice. Then you add it into your preparation. Okay. Okay. Let's take some onions. I'm going to do a demonstration, quick demonstration for you.
How high do you have the oil? I mean,
What?
the heat. How high?
Oh, medium heat. Okay. You don't want to go. Okay. So. Okay, I don't need that much. I want to be sure it's hot first. Always start with a hot skillet, then put your oil in. Okay, perfect. Then what is this? And the seasoning, that means great. Okay. Okay, so the next things are going to add some garlic from the garden. So whenever you put garlic, you don't want to put your garlic in the beginning. Why? Because the onion is not soft yet. The garlic will burn before the onion cook, okay? So you have to put the garlic always at the end, okay? I have another spatula. Okay, so now I'm going to put this from Eddie Garden, and this garlic, as you peel it, is full of oil. It's just like natural oil. It's just perfect. Whenever I say garlic so good, I wish I have it close to my house. As a chef, I would be happy to. Okay, just crush it there. You see this? My hand. You see that? All this oil. You don't see that natural garlic. Garlic you get bought in the store. I mean, see like, just like, see that? This is incredible. All this oil. Yeah. Okay. So do that. Aside. Okay. So I put it aside while this is cooking nicely. Almost ready. And then, do you like bell pepper? Yes. Yes? Okay, let's put some bell pepper. Okay, everything up. Okay, so we're going to put, I want to be sure I see the pepper, so I put it big like this, just half of it, just like this, just for demonstration. I'm not going to put more. Okay. We're going to put some, because I already toast my spice, so I'm not worried anymore. I will put this after, okay? So we're going to put some diced tomatoes. I'm going to cut it like I did the onions. Nice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me while I'm doing this, okay? Just like that. I'm going to add my garlic now. Anybody try nutritional yeast fix? You guys know nutritional yeast fix? Anybody have never tried? Anybody knows about nutritional yeast fix? So it is B12 vitamin. It's just the vegan used a lot for because they have a cheesy flavor also, and it always give a lot of body to your food. Okay, so I'm going to put some spice there. Now I'm going to add the spice. Okay, all my spice there. Now, can you smell this? Huh? Can you smell this? You can't? Come over there. Those who don't smell it, come. You can come. It's fine. And smell it. Yes. This is a cooking class. Okay. So now I'm going to add coconut milk. A little bit of coconut milk. Oh wow, that's incredible. And chickpea.
What are you making?
I'm just making like a nice masala. Okay. Yes. And then fenugreek. This is one thing we forgot to add. Fenugreek. Did you try it already? No, I didn't. Okay, let's try the fenugreek. They must try the fenugreek. Fenugreek is the foundations of your spice, of your curry. Whenever you make curry, think of fenugreek. You have to look for it. It's the backbone of your curry. It just brings intensity to your food, okay? To your curry, okay? Fenugreek. So I'm going to put a little space there. Look at what I'm doing. To toast the fenugreek without any liquid in it. Yeah. Okay, try this. It's have like it's like a pebble. When you crack it over your teeth, it's like it dissolves with heat. It will dissolve with a liquid. Okay. I put a little bit of water. So this is the way I wanted just to demonstrate this quickly for you. This is the way, and then we're going to put a little bit of nutritional yeast flakes and a little bit of chicken star seasoning.
Does the heat change the flavor of the fenugreek? Because this is pretty bitter.
Yes, it does change the flavor. Yes. I'm going to turn off this. I have only 4 minutes left. Have you heard about compound butter? What is a compound butter? You put flavor inside the butter. Have you tried this? Okay, garlic bread, yes, beside this. So what we're going to do, because we talk about herb and spices, so I want to use some herbs for you today. So we're going to put some oregano. And we're going to add some garlic and sage into the butter. I'm going to show you now what we're going to do. I like to put some thyme also. Okay? You can the sky is the limit. You can put whatever flavor you like to. Okay, this compound butter, I put this like this. Some fresh thyme, just like this. And I'm going to put some oregano. Okay, like this, you see that? Some sage. This is one herbs that I'm not fond of with and whatever is dill. This is the herbs I try to learn to love. It's not there yet. I know it's the herbs that most people use. For cucumber it's great, for cabbage it's great, I know. For carrots. I don't think I will put it for this one. I don't want to put it dill. Do you like dill? You want me to put it in? Really? Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. Okay. Yes.
Take your time. You can take some more time if you need it.
Okay, perfect. I have enough time to do this. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I'll put this in it. Okay, let's put some garlic. What about some garlic?
Yes.
If I have like smoked paprika, you can put some smoked paprika. You can put some cumin. You can do different compound butter. You can put one Mexican style. You can put one Asian style. You can put one Mediterranean style. So it's mostly like Mediterranean style. So I'm going to put some garlic into the butter. You can put as much garlic. I will put like 3 or 4 garlic in this. Yeah, 3 or 4 garlic. Let me do this. Huh? Can I do it?
Yes.
I will let you try it during your food, okay? When for tomorrow, you can try this compound butter.
Do you have to let it sit at
Yes, you have to leave it into a refrigerator. And you can put in the freezer also. And whenever you can just slice a piece and use it for anything, okay? So, where do you think you like to use your compound butter? Where do you like to use it? Do you have some idea where do you like to, over your rice? After you cook your rice, you can put it over this. Any other place? Over your pasta, yes. Yeah, baked potatoes, that's it. Baked potatoes is great. Any place? Any other place? Ah, yeah, fresh bread, you see? You toast your bread and you put it over this. You see, I like food, good food anyway. Okay. Do you think you need more herbs? I think you need more herbs. What do you think? Parsley. I put some parsley, okay? Parsley is one herb I don't usually put almost ever, but I like to use it for decorations, for a plate, to garnish a plate. But for compound butter, it's a good one. And you want to make it okay. Okay.
Do you ever use black garlic in butter?
Yes, yes. You can you find some? Yeah, you make it? Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Could you tell us the process?
You use a crock pot that has a keep warm setting.
Okay.
And then you wrap your garlic with saran wrap, and then you wrap it with foil,
Yes.
and then you put them you put a bunch of those in the crock pot and let them stay on keep warm for about
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Then they're done.
Wow, this is incredible. So you guys know now how to make black garlic. The flavor is incredible. Put some plastic wrap there. Going to double it just to be safe. Okay, in the center, just like that. That's incredible, huh? Yes. You can put two. You can make two from that instead of making one. You can divide the butter in two and do different flavor. When I'm at my restaurant, what I did, I blend a lot of basil with olive oil or water and put in ice cube. And whenever you need it, you just pull it out. Especially in the summer, we have so much basil, so much herbs, and it's like, and just to let it dry, it's a lot of work. We don't have to go through all this process, and also, yes, to just and keep in the fridge will spoil. So the best way I found is to blend it, olive oil, your best oil, and then put it in ice cubes and pull it out when you need it, and it's just incredible. Yes, yeah. Anyway, let's see if it works. So you make it like a nice sausage. And you just tie both sides. You just fold it. Just like that. And you have it. And you want to put it in the refrigerator so it gets hard, and then, or the freezer if you want to, and you slice the piece you need, and you have the best flavor in everything, you know? Any other question based on the dishes we've done? If you want the recipes, we can give you the recipes. The tamales. Anybody like the tamales? Okay. The tamales is the filling is the TVP, texture vegetable protein that we put, and you just season it. Just season like you put, we put cumin, coriander, the tamales, and cilantro. Yes, questions? It's a good question. Well, through 80 has some some of the recipes. I'm going to give them more. Books, we're working on that. It should have been ready already. I know people ask me, I'm embarrassed, but this is what it is, okay? Anyway, the book is ready. It literally is ready. I spent hours and month is there. It's on my computer. It's waiting. It's there. It's just, what? Yes, and we're going to do a cooking show soon with Eddie, but it will be all techniques, okay? Okay, so we're going to have prayer before we leave. And thank you for coming. And I hope you have learned a lot. And I hope that you will use what you have learned and put into practice, and also share it to your friends, to your neighbors. Let them know how good it is to use those awesome flavors. May God bless you for it. Thank you. And let's have prayer after that. Yeah. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for such an opportunity to teach. And I'm blessed myself, and thank you for awesome student that you gave me today. And I pray all what we have learned we may put into practice, and we also share it to our neighbors and our neighborhood, and in our neighborhood, our friends, and make a good connection with them, and win their heart and lead them to Christ through the health message. Thank you so much, Father, to bless the rest of our days. In Jesus' name.